students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine and you're reading well, you're practicing well. From the first video I gave on my last video, that few of the important hot stack question, and today I'm here again with chapter 2 hot stack question. Yes, you are getting ready. Hope you are ready with your copy and pen, because now what I'm expecting here, what I will already decided to discuss over here throughout the chapter 2 hot step question, you must have to write in your copy. So at first here you have to listen to me properly, then you have to write all the questions, and then you have to write all the answers of those questions. Please ignore the outside voices, because now the daytime you can see I'm just sitting just beside the window. Okay, many of the sounds will come, and here is a jute mill, okay, just nearby of my house, so sounds may come, so just ignore it and listen to me. Fine. So let's get started with chapter 2. So here, the chapter 2, it is saying, is matter around us pure? Is matter around us pure? So from here, we can make many hot step questions. Means higher order thinking skilled question, right? Higher order thinking skilled question must you have to think about the same type of concept with the our day-to-day life. Okay, with our day-to-day means the relation between the topic and our day-to-day life. How these are matching together, how we can make the question based on this. Then each and every hot step question will be easier to you. So here, is matter around us pure? So from here, I can make a question only based on this headline. What is that? Look, I can make the question like this. In our house, live, when we used to take our lunch or breakfast or dinner, at that time, our mother used to prepare different type of dish. Are those dish pure substances? Are those dish contain the pure substances in it? Here, what understand? You may get a type of confusion. Sir, what do you want to say? It means we used to have the impure substance. No, I am not telling that. Here, I am telling the pure substances mean all those substances are of the same group, or the substances those which are used to make the dish are of the different groups. Okay, the same group or the different groups, I have just want to make it sure I have used the word pure. Okay, so here now you have got the concept, then you will say, okay, sir, now I have understood, right? Here you have understood. What is that? Yes, we used to take some of the pure substances and some of the mixed substances, means impure, not mixed substances. Okay, so pure substance, what we used to take? Look, we used to take water during food, during having the food used to water, and we know that water is a kind of particle which is not a, we can say that water by its property is pure. Okay, by its substance it is not pure. What for? Because hydrogen and oxygen, two different molecules are added together. Hydrogen and oxygen, two both molecules are joined together, combined together to make the food items, means the water. Okay, as well as if I say for the rice. Okay, if I say for the rice, so here in rice we know that rice means the carbohydrate. Okay, so carbohydrate means here hydrogen, oxygen and carbon dioxide, means carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, whereas carbon in a very reduced manner, hydrogen and oxygen it remains in a sufficient manner. Okay, so from here also we get the carbohydrate. As well as if I say for the salt, the table salt that is used, sodium chloride. So sodium chloride means sodium and chlorine, both molecules are present together, that are good for our health. Okay, so in such manner if we observe the another dishes, okay, so in our another dishes or another menus, but they have also contained lots of varieties of the chemicals and the non-chemicals, means non-chemicals part inside it. Okay, so to get the entire food items, so it means that is matter around us pure. We can say throughout these food items, we can say that all are the mixed substances or the mixed reactions, okay, or mixed products. Got it? But if I say according to the metals, okay, few of the metals, few of the non-metals are scattered everywhere around us. Those are can be divided into pure and the mixed substances. For example, if I say an iron nail, so or an iron needle. So such type, basically I am giving such examples that such type of things contains only the iron particles inside it, and except iron particle there is nothing, no other minerals, no other metals or non-metals are present there except iron particles. So that's why it's an example of the homogeneous particles, the homogeneous matter, right? If I say, if the question comes in this manner, that in your house people use the different type of weapons, okay, to dig the, suppose to dig the soil, okay, to cut the wood into different planks, okay. So all such matters are these pure substances? Of course we can say these are of pure substances, because the weapons or the, you can say that the usable parts, those which are used for cutting the wood or shaping the wood, as well as digging the soil, all such matters are made up of metal. Which metal? Iron metal, okay. Basically iron metal is used what for? Because iron is the most strongest metal in the world that is cheap rated, got it? So that's why it is used everywhere. Next, another question it comes again. I already discussed some question in chapter 1. The same question I'm telling here, almost like that. That in your in the kitchen, when you used to go for having food, we prefer the stainless steel dish, okay, or stainless steel glass. So when we are using this, we have to think of it, that is the entire part of the dish or glass pure substance? No, it is not a pure substance. What for? Because it contains, or it is the amalgamation of the different type of metals and non-metals, like iron, like chromium, like carbon, okay, like water. So all these parts are joined or amalgamated together to make such type of things. So that's how you can say that the stainless steel parts, all such type of utensils, those which are made up of stainless steel, are mainly the mixed substances. Whereas if I say for the melamine plates, okay, the melamine plates are everywhere, it is common. Next, if I say for the fiber plates, okay, so such melamine or the fiber, such our dishes or utensils, those which are used in our houses, it contains only the polymer matter inside it, okay. Thermosetting plastics, these are the thermosetting plastics, and only such a plastic, means the same type of plastic is using here, right? So that's why easily we can say that it is a type of same matter. It means it contains the kind of one matter, that's why it is a homogeneous substance, right? Whereas the mixed substances are known as the heterogeneous substance, okay. So from here easily we can make the distinguish between the pure and the mixed substances. That's it, okay. Next, if I say about a mixture, what is mixture and how whatever mixtures are present, it means mixtures means mixing, okay. If it is said that uh, it is saying in proverb that if you have no word, please mix the rice and dal together and then start to separate it out, okay. If you have no word, then you mix the dal and chawal together and then try to separate it out, then your time will be মুভ আউট, রাইট? এটা অনেকে বলে, আমি বাংলাতেই বলছি একটুখানি, যে এটা অনেকে বলে যে নেই কাজ তো খই ভাজ, রাইট? নেই কাজ তো খই ভাজ মিনস মানে যখন আবার অনেকে বলে যে তোর কোনো কাজ নেই, তাহলে তুই চালে ডালে মিশিয়ে ওটাকে বাঁচতে থাক। মানে চালে আর ডালে মিশিয়ে নিয়ে কি করছি না, ওটাকে আমি সেপারেট করছি, আবার সর্ট আউট করছি, রাইট? তাহলে কি এটা করতে গিয়ে আমার একটু সময় লাগবে, তার জন্য কি আমি যখন সময়টাকে নিচ্ছি, তার মানে কি আই এম busy with that matter, with that very type of work, and then my time is also spending, right? So it means that here what I want to say like this, it means that few of the substances, those which can be mixed up together, and that can be separated out easily, okay. But in some cases we have seen that, for example, if I take a liquid like water and another liquid like milk, if I mixed it together, got it, mixed it together means water and milk together, after that how can I separate out? So normally with the help of my hand or with any procedure except evaporation, we cannot separate them out. So which process is there? Only one process, that is the evaporation process. So if I start burning the entire solution of water and milk, so after evaporating of the water particles from the milk and water, we will observe that a thickest substance is present just at the underneath of the container. Got it? And that is the actual part of the cream or the milk that is present underneath of the container. That's it. So in that manner we can separate out. There is another process also. Few miscible liquids and immiscible liquids are present. Here you have to get the concept what is miscible and what is immiscible. Miscible means that has the very low density and that can mix with another solution with another liquid easily. Whereas the immiscible liquids means those which have a very high density or high denser. So that's why they are totally not allowed to mix up with any other liquid. Okay, for example, if I say water and the mustard oil, water and the petrol, water and diesel, or water means along with water, if you expect for any other oil or oil like substances, those are fully unable to mixed up with, right? Water only because of the immiscible liquids and the miscible liquids means low density and high density. Got it? So such process doesn't held over here, and they makes a normal mismatch. They makes mismatch together in a container, and they remains in one layer. That is, so here you are going to read from there. Next, you can see you have heard that after how to take out the cream from milk, how to take out the cream from milk. You know that cream is available in the dairy, in dairy farm. Cream is available, and people used to use, and people prefer the cream along with the cake pastry as well as cake like stuff to decorate the cake, okay, or for making the ice creams. This cream is important, but from where this cream comes? Mainly it comes from milk. So how to take out the cream? So you know that there is a process called centrifugation process. You already read about it. Centrifugation, whatever process is this, there is a kind of machine that helps you to rotate the entire part of the solution of the milk in a constant manner, in a rapid manner. So when the water, the entire part of milk, the pure milk is moving at that time, the solid particles, those which are present, it means the actual cream particles of the milk that is present inside with the milk, it used to comes out. Okay, it makes a cloud like, or yes, cloud like structure on the top of the liquid substance of the milk. In that manner, with the help of the centrifuge machine or with the help of centrifugation process, milk is separated out from the cream is separated out from the milk. That's it. So here you are going to read like this, and such type of hot step portion may come. Okay. Next, if I say the another topic, that is the solution. What is solution? Suppose the question may come. I am giving you a glass of water, and suppose I am giving you 50 ml of water and 1 kg sugar. Okay, 50 ml water and 1 kg sugar. Now I have told you to mix the sugar in the water, one means 1 by 1 tablespoon. Okay, so what you have done, you have taken few tablespoon constantly, then you have stirred it well, then you have seen that it makes a proper solution of the sugar, that makes a proper sugar solution. Okay, after that I am telling you again to mix the sugar inside it. Then you've seen that the sugars are not stirring well, sugars are not mixing well with the water. So what type of solution is this? Why is sugar not mixing with the water? Okay, so from here we can see there are two types of solution: saturated solution and the unsaturated solution. So this topic or this concept also have to keep it in your mind. Okay, so this is also important for getting any type of hot type question based on this matter. Next, the other topic that is present here, it is about the concentration of solution that I already told. Concentration means a huge concentration means huge density, huge denser, or very low denser, low density. So how can we measure it up? So there are different processes given like this: mass by mass, mass by volume, volume by volume. So with the help of such type of calculations, we can easily separate out or we can easily find out the density of two or more than two solutions. Okay, that's it. Next, the colloidal solution. Yes, through colloidal solution, question may come that during the winter season in the night time you will observe when the light is falling around it, it makes a smoky structure. It seems that a smoky structure is present around us in the environment. Okay, or it is also said that in the early evening, in the early morning, when you woke up and came out from your room, you have seen that the around part is fully smoky. It looks like smoky. Got it. So how such smoke comes? How such smokes occur? So we know that it's all about the moisture that is present in the air. It used to condense itself with a heavy cold as the temperature is very reduced in the atmosphere. That's why all the moisture becomes cold and condensed together. So it makes a cloudy shape or cloudy conditions or the smoky conditions around our house. Okay, or around in the environment. So such type of question may come. So from there, as well as it is also said that suppose there is a huge container, a huge beaker with water. I am telling you to mix in the water the dust particles. Suppose the chalk dust, the chalk powder is remain. I am telling you to mix with the water. Okay. Next, when you are mixed with the water, it makes a milk-like substance. Okay. Next, I am telling. I am telling you please make the entire room dark. Then take a torch and just put the light through the container. What you will observe? So in the dark room, when you have kept the container and then you have switch on the torch throughout the container, you have seen that the flash that is falling inside the entire container. It seems like the almost very atomic particles of the chalk dust are moving here and there. Those which are quite invisible. Okay, so these are said that this will not be reduced. This will not be make a residue under the water. So that's why it will already in moving, or it is already in movement portion, as well as it will not be residue. So that's why it will continue its movement in the water. So such manner a kind of smoky area or smoky condition will be seen in the water. That is the kind of effect, and that's why it's called the Tyndall effect with the help of the name of scientist. Okay, Tyndall effect. So such Tyndall effect portion may come. After that, how can you separate the mixtures? Okay, so here different type of mix separation process like centrifugation process. I already told the evaporation process, then condensation process. So all such matters are here. From there also portion may occur. Okay, that's it. Next, it is said that we have already discussed about sublimation process. So sublimation is a process through which solid turns or converts direct into gas. Now, when those are moving up as a gas, so how to get them back? How to get them back? Okay, so how can we? What can we do? Only by taking a cover around it. Only by taking a cover. Okay, or outer shield. If we make a outer shield, if we provide a outer shield on any type of sublimate conditions or sublimate property, then it will evaporate itself and literally it will be stuck there. And again, with the help of the cold temperature, with the help of a cold temperature, it will condense again. Okay, so we can get back. So in this way, we can make the immiscible leaks, and based on there the hot step portion is given, as well as how to take out the dye color like blue color, black color from the water. We know that in ink pot mainly the ink is present, the liquefied ink is present, right? So how to take out the water, how to separate the ink or the actual color from the water? Okay, so this is a easy process. This also can come. Next, immiscible liquids. Okay, immiscible liquid, these are completed. Next, what is there? How can it contain different gases from air? Okay, how can it contain different gases from air? We know that only based on different type of pressure, is by the compression system, we can easily separate out the air from the atmosphere. As we know that during the COVID situation, when there was COVID situation, there people needs the patient needs the cylinders of the oxygen cylinder was scarce everywhere. Okay, but somehow it was made. So from where these cylinders get the oxygen, it is a totally chemical method, but physically also means from the atmosphere also the air can be separated out by the compression process. Okay, and from there it can be cylinder, it can be reached in the cylinder. That's it. Next, and as we know that from our atmosphere, the nitrogen gas, as it is remain in huge quantity, huge percentage, and it is very heavyweight among any other airs. Okay, so that's why it almost remain in the troposphere area, means it is always connected to us, connected to the soil. So that's why the nitrifying bacteria, those which are present in the air as well as in soil, like ribosome, they used to absorb the atmospheric nitrogen from the air and they used to convert it into liquefied nitrogen. So in such manner also air can be separated out. Okay, so that is the matter. You will read from it, and hot step question will come from here, as well as the next topic. It is very very important, that is physical and the chemical change. Yes, physical change and chemical change. Next, so based on this, many question may come. Suppose I am giving you a glass showpiece. I'm giving you a glass showpiece, and I told you to throw it on the wall. So when you have throw it on the wall, it has broken itself. Okay, and it makes different. It's scattered into different pieces. Right now, I will say here. I will make a question to you that what type of change is this? So of course you will say that it's a physical change. What for? Because the entire property of this showpiece hasn't changed yet. Only what is changed? The change is their shape or the size. Okay, so that's why it's a kind of physical change. Next, if I say you take the sulfuric acid, a beaker of sulfuric acid, and mix with the magnesium. Okay, so in sulfuric acid, when you mix magnesium, what you have got as a product? You have got magnesium sulfate along with a kind of pop sound will be gone there. Okay, will provide, and pop sound means which gas? Hydrogen gas is evaporating. Okay, so it means that H2SO4 and Mg, when it will react together at that time, the product will come as magnesium sulfate, and hydrogen gas will be evaporated from there by making the pop sound. That's it. Okay, so such question may come. You must be practiced like this. I'm giving you a small hint on this matter. Okay, next, what are the types of pure substance? Means the pure substances into changes or into classified into how many types? So from there we can say that pure substance means element, the actual element. We know that throughout our periodic table different elements are present, like these elements can either the gaseous substance or liquid substance or solid substance. Okay, so all such matters are particularly are known as the element, because these are the pure substances. So what is the property of pure substance? You just read it, and question or the hot type question may come. Basically in-text type question comes from this topic, but sometimes or frequently some hot step question also comes from this topic. So you have to read it. Compound. What is the compound? Compound is the combination of the two or more homologous substances, homogeneous substance. Okay. So that's it. You have to read it. You have to read the property. So in this way, we have completed this entire topic. There is no more, and the topic that I have already told and the hot step question that I have already discussed from this topic, these are going to be very very easy and very very conceptual. Okay, and except these, also you have to practice a lot to get more and more conceptual questions that can be useful to you. Got it? So I'm coming with the next chapter, WhatsApp question. So till then, read well, practice well, and by pausing this video, you just write down all the questions that I have told along with my whole explanation throughout this video. And please subscribe and share this if you haven't done this. Okay, bye bye, students. Meet you soon.